Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. So we've made it to the end of the day, and I'm so excited to be on schedule, which is always an important thing. Um, but I was just writing down some notes now about wrap up and key takeaways and acknowledgements and thank yous. And I think Marissa, you've already started touching on some key takeaways from today is who's doing this work and who bears the brunt of that work. And absolutely credit to, as in our opening, First Nations advocates and especially women in that space as well. So I think that's already a fantastic start to add to our key takeaways and wrap up. In all of I managed to duck in and out of most of the sessions today, and there was a couple of things that came to mind is addressing harm. I think at the end of the day, all of this work is about reducing harm and no longer having harm at the center of a first response. A lot of discussions around de-escalation and also in terms of everything that we've unpacked is at the center of this are humans, and this is people. This is not as chat and comments have just come through. It's not bureaucracy, it's not policy on paper, it's not abstract at the end of the day. What we are discussing is humans and humans that are either going to suffer harm or get support that's needed. So whether that's because we're talking about humans, we need to have a human response and really have the right humans in roles, but also making sure we're talking to people, having relationships when we talk about policy and moving forward as well. We have to put in the human face and the human value and the human experience at the heart of any policy. I think there's so many things we can take away from all the sessions. I know there's been a few messages that have come through around recordings, and everything will be made available from today in due course. We are just going to have to just get them into ready mode for everyone to watch and keep reflecting on and keep listening. Another key takeaway today is the importance of deep listening and deep doing. That seemed to come up in a lot of sessions around stuff has already existed, it continues to exist, and the solutions are there, and how do we take that and move forward? I think that, yeah, so much more could be said, but I think we are at a tipping point, and hopefully we can get to that point where we do get radical change urgently. I know patience was mentioned a lot in today's sessions, but I do think moving forward and momentum will continue to move forward, and this will be an inevitable change that will occur. In that wrap up, I do want to say thank you to everyone for coming to this session and taking the time to spend time with us and our incredible array of speakers. I want to thank each and every person that dedicated their time in the breakout sessions, whether that's from a place of lived experience, working alongside, or fierce advocacy. We want to say a deep, deep thank you. Our international keynotes and bringing their knowledge so that we could reflect, compare, and think about. To internal team here, thank you at the National Justice Project for allowing us to put this event on. Our event sponsor, Robertson Gill Lawyers, for allowing us to also have what we needed to get today to the place that it became. UTS Social Justice and Inclusion for being our tech. Things were always do apologize for a little bit of tech mishap here and there, but I think this really allowed so many people from across the country to all be in one room together and really connect in otherwise opportunities that we wouldn't be able to connect. And a report from today will be made available in about 4 to 6 weeks. So please keep an eye out for that. To be able to keep an eye out, please sign up to the Alternative First Responders Campaign pledge. The more stories we have of why this is important, the harder we can push the need for change. And with that, you can keep up to date with what's happening in this space and our calls to action as well. Please run this. We'll hope to run it again next year, and hopefully this can be an annual thing and get even more bigger and better. But until then, thank you to everyone in this space for doing the work. Everyone is doing the work in their own way, in their own corner, within limited resources. And so the deepest and deepest of thank yous to everyone attending today as well. That's it from us. I think we're finishing early in the end, which is fantastic. And please be kind to yourself and others. And we'll see you in one way or another sometime soon. Thank you, everyone.